Hello everybody and welcome back to Crossplay Gaming. My name is Eric if you're new. If you've been watching the channel recently, you'll know that yesterday I did a couple of very long live streams where we played through the entirety of Cyan's Riven Remake, which is a sequel to the classic game Myst, and this sequel originally came out in 1997, and they remade the entire game in Unreal Engine 5, and it was great, and we finished it, and I've basically got the puzzles in my mind, so I figured I'd go ahead and sit and record an entire walkthrough of the game. So if you're stuck or you're looking to just enjoy the experience by watching instead of playing, then make sure you go ahead and stick around because we're going to get started. Let's go ahead. Alrighty, so here we are in the main menu, and let's see here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to hit new game. And it's talking about erasing my autosaves, but that's okay. So I will try to keep quiet during dialogue, and when it comes to journals, I'm going to basically take myself off the screen and we're going to page through them so that you can pause and read them if you want, but that'll be the plan.
God, you've returned. I need your help. There's a great deal of history that you should know, but I'm afraid there's no time to explain. Most of what you'll need to know is in here. And for reasons you will discover, I can't send you to Riven with a way out. But I can give you this. It appears to be a linking book back here to Dunny, but it's actually a one-person prison. It's the only way to capture Gen. Here. Once you've freed Catherine, I'll come with a linking book. She'll know how to signal me. There's a very good chance, if all this goes well, that you'll be returned to the place that you came from. Until we meet again, take care, my friend.
There he goes. Okay, so I'm going to basically make this a pretty straightforward walkthrough where we get to the good ending. There are multiple endings, but yeah, we'll do the main quest. We'll solve all the puzzles, get the information. I'll explain as I go, and then yeah, we'll. Here we go. Riven! Okay. One thing I'm thinking I might do is I might like take myself off the screen during dialogue sequences as well, just so you guys can focus.
Ủa? Kaligaye. Kakawarew. Muluwawipaman. Tagema. Rekoa. Tagema. Su rekoa. Visira. Visira. Mutika bukuan ay. Misirap. Mutika bukuan ay. Bukuan ay. Misirap. Bukuan ay. Bukuan. Bukuan ay.
Alrighty, we have returned. So let's move along here, get a little look around. So we're going to notice this thingamabob. Can look through here. So I'm not sure whether I should talk as though y'all are familiar with the original Riven or this game or not. Some of you might be watching to get unstuck from certain puzzles. So I won't explain what I'm seeing meticulously, but, you know, I'll try to get a good view of the place for those of you who are taking it in and want to see the scenery. But we'll move steadily along. All right. Guy broke the lever. And there he is. Then we see the other guy taken off, it would appear, to the jungly island over there. All right. So here we go. So we'll come up on this room right here. Some beetles on the walls and some text. All right. A little bit of storytelling with these pictures. I'll let you all piece it together as you see the game unfold. But we'll at least look at all of them. So yes, we just recently did the full walkthrough of the original Riven. I did one a while back, I just did it live, not long ago, before this version came out. And very quickly you're going to start seeing some serious differences, but so far it's very similar. Alright. Did I do this one first? Yeah. Alright, so there you go, there's all those. One little change is that you can look through these holes in the side here, which I imagine would be pretty cool in VR. Closed gate. Yep. Alrighty. So there you go. And then we can go down here. You can see the rotating dome up there. Alright. Now in the old one you had to crawl under it. Little change. There we go. Alright, so that's closed on us. So what we got to do is start doing the rotation. With this button here. So here goes. So I believe for this first rotation we have to go around until we get to the next opening. and then go again, I think, once. And that will open things up on the other side. Okay. All right, now it should open up. Here we are. But we need to go one more time. That should work. So one nice thing about this version is you can walk while it's rotating. But that should open things up over here. Yes. So now we can walk through this side. And that changes up what we can see through here a little bit. There you go. But now there's a lever here. This will open up one of the gates, which is behind here. Was it this gate? Not that one. Ah, it's this one. Yes, so that opened up the rotating dome gate. And then we can also go over here and move some steam power over to... is there a sign on it? I don't remember which thing. This might power the telescope, I'm not sure. But yeah, it must be turned on. Now, we can actually stay in here and keep rotating. I think we'll just go to the next opening. And again. Okay, so now it goes through to the rotating dome. And we'll lift up this gate. And that should lift up, yes, the one to the very large dome outside. There you go. What's over here? Yeah, okay, so we'll keep it rotating again. While we're at it, we can take a peek out here. Now, one little overarching solution that I'll share right now. We've got these symbols. They go around the domes. If you want to know, let's see. So, yeah, we have the, let me hit the button again. As that's rotating. As we look over here, you need to know which shape to hit the button on. The solution, there's actually a few ways throughout the game to figure this out, but the first one is, if you look at the window from the dome that's looking over here, the window is shaped like the symbol you're supposed to hit it on. So this one is a dot. Let me just look out the... Okay, where'd this leave us? Okay, good. There's that. Something we can do here... Got it. Okay. Now this is a, if you're familiar with old school Riven, this part of the game they massively changed. Kind of mind-blowing, honestly. But we can step right in here. It'll close us in. I'm just going to sort of introduce you to this section, but then we're going to go back and continue on this island. But basically, in the original, you could not use, you could not open up these domes until you powered the massive fire marble dome, the massive dome we just saw. And then it would power books that were in here, and you'd use the books to go to the hub at Gen's place. And then you'd go, you know, to other domes through there. But now, you go in here, and it's just open space inside of the fissure. Very crazy. But you can see the other dome sort of floating around around this centerpiece. But it's pretty straightforward how to get things rolling in here. But each time you come into one, you're going to want to look over at this device that you see here. You're going to want to rotate this to the left, drop a fire marble in it, go to the right, you load it, and then you go to the right. And now it's ready, but we can't do anything until it has somewhere to aim. So you're going to come over here. There's a beckon button. And that's going to take that center hub, and it's going to bring the bridge over here. And we're going to extend our part of the bridge like this. And there you have it. Now we can come to the center. And you can come over to this ball right here, and you can navigate this thing to any of these other domes. And that's how you navigate them. And you don't have to wait until you've powered the center dome to navigate these. What you need to do is wait to get to Gen's place until we solve the giant dome. So that comes later. But right off the bat, we can navigate these. But we're not going to start right now. I'm just sort of pointing it out. I'll show you that little navigation system a little later, more specifically. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and hit this. Yeah, once each of these is in place, you can shoot a laser. Basically shoots the fire marble over there, the power from it. And so we have now activated this dome's power, basically. And we got to do it with each one, but basically, yeah, so I think I implied before that right now we could go to any of the other ones, but we can't. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Each one of them, you have to extend the bridge from that dome to the center, and then you can go back to it over the bridge in here. So right now we could take that navigation system and aim towards any one of these domes, but we have to reach the dome first. So that's what it is. Okay. All right. So yeah, we have to get to the island with the dome, go in the dome, and then connect it to the hub, and then we can use it whenever we want, if that makes sense. Here we go. Alrighty. So now we have seen that. And we can go back inside. Okay, now we can go out to this part here. And we're going to rotate over to the giant dome. Again. All right, in we go. Yeah, we'll keep it this way for now. But yes, we can go in here now. Ta-da! But you'll notice now, you get an idea of the progression system a little bit as we come in here. We have lit up this light right here when we activated that fire marble down in the fissure. So there it is. And there are 5 of them all together. So we've done one. This one, this book is not powered. So, now something we haven't done yet is paged through Atris's journal. So I'll do that right now, actually, for those of you who want to read it. And I will be back momentarily. So yeah, you hit tab and you can access it. So here we go. I'll page through it and I'll be right back, okay? Alrighty, here we be. So, let's take a little bit of a look around here so you can see what I was talking about before. So yeah, we have the dot aligned with this one, as we saw. And so what you can do to prepare ahead of time is go through each of these. And if you look out the window, you can see which island it's aiming towards. Now this one's missing, and that's because this is the prison island, so it's more isolated. But it's basically process of elimination. This aims towards prison island. And the rest you'll actually see the island that's behind the window, so you can line them up as you jot them down or take a picture. That's right, X is your camera, so... yeah, if you look at this one, this aims towards Gen's sort of experimentation island, and there's your symbol for that. And then we have over here. This is the survey island, and there's your symbol. And then we have over here. This is the jungle island, and there's your symbol. All right. So you can take pictures of that or write them down, whatever. I think I've got them in my head at this point, more or less. But now we can take a look downstairs. And we'll see out here, underneath the dome. And also, you can go this way. I missed this the first time I tried the demo. Path is kind of concealed, but there it is. And this is a change from the original. They moved this down here. We can see these. Let's step on in. And so one thing you can do is put this bridge up, which I don't remember finding a use for when I did my playthrough, but that is a possibility with this lever. And then over here, we have temple door. So we got that open. And we can move right along. Okay. So with that done, we can head over here. Try to jog when I can, I guess, to keep this thing moving. Okay, and so now we have this bridge up, and we can hit the power on it and see what happens. Dun dun dun. There you go. All right. So, I guess, you could go the whole game without doing that, because you don't end up using the bridge because it's broken. But just a little, I guess, Easter egg or whatever. Okay. So that's all there is to that. Okay, so now we can head over to the temple, and we're done with this island for now, I believe. Yes. Okay. Let's head right over here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Take a nice look around. All right. That brings us out here. Nice view. And we can beckon the tram back here. All right. So a little thing that's good to learn right off the bat is in this remake, you can turn the tram around and get out the other side to look around. And sometimes that's relevant and sometimes it's not. In this case, there's just a little Easter egg. But it's good to keep it in mind across the board. But if with this one, you can walk over here and sneak through a very narrow, deceptively narrow spot. And you can see the broken tram that used to go to Prison Island. Bingo. Check it out. And there you go. I don't think you can see Prison Island in the distance at all. I think it's basically totally obscured. Might be a different, might be a different island you can see it from, but there it is. Okay, so now we can come back and go for a ride. So this game is designed, I'll say right now, this game is designed that you can do different sections of it in different orders, and it won't really matter. I'll just move in the order that I think is best, but you might prioritize things differently. So yeah, you could turn around and go on that side, but you can do that with or without turning the tram around, so doesn't really matter on this island. There you go. Now here, I was right. So if you look here, you can see Prison Island from this island, but not from this island. Yeah, the clouds are in the way. So there you go. So you'll probably remember from the original, there was a little device sort of sticking out of the wall here, but it's not in this game. They have completely changed the puzzle system that used to start there. And it starts here. So you're going to see this water thing here without clear relevance, and you're going to see this statue here. And you can look inside of this eye and rotate this, but there's no effect that it has. So there's no information we can glean from it yet. So leave that be, keep it in mind. And we will move along. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'm going to try to complete as much of each island as I can before I go to the next island. I didn't do that in my walk through this game because the puzzles were so different, but if I recall, you can accomplish a lot before you move on. So we'll just keep rolling here. We'll start by going downwards. Got these boys here. Hey. And off they go. Alright. So, first thing we can do is go over here. This will begin to help us. I did not find this till very far into my playthrough because if you're familiar with original Riven, this section's not here. The reason it's here is so you can pick up this. And you'll notice you can see paint of some kind when you go over it like that. So, that is now accessible along with your book, like that. So there you go. Nothing else in here, and that just sort of cuts you off. So you can take a peek through. All right, so let's head on over. First thing we're going to do, actually, is go back up the stairs and go back into that water cave. And I'll show you something. We can start getting some really important information right away. Let me just see if my notebook is refreshed with the new save. No, we have pictures from our last playthrough. But that's okay. We don't really need the pictures then. So here's what you want to do. You want to take out your device, and you'll notice you can now see markings. So as we look in here, we want to line up these markings like this. And now these sort of metal pieces inside come together to make a shape. And we'll find out the significance of that shape later, but that's the shape. So you can take a picture of that, write it down, whatever. And then we have another thing here. You're going to notice white with the rocks here. So the significance of that is you drain the water. And then let go. And the still water reveals the shape of the Whark creature. So we now know that the Whark creature is associated with this symbol in here. In this location. I don't know how much the location matters, but yes. There you go. So there's a first chunk of information you want. So we'll go back down. Boom, 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 boom. I think just relax, enjoy the scenery as we go. Here we go. So we'll come up here. And we now have a tree. That was not in the original. And we have the next totem. And so we'll take it out here. And there's your next number there, right? There you go. All right. I will point out right now that there is a little bit of a hint of something. If you go like this, you see that the flowers in the tree glow, but I'll just tell you now, there's nothing we can glean from it yet. Just some random markings, but it will become relevant later. Well, you take a look at the tree anyways. All right, so moving on. Now we are here. Can get a look at this old oven. And we have a bridge that is up that we can't get past. I can hear some steam engine noises coming from over here. I think it's that right there. All right. So we will get to that, but right now we can go down. And unlike the original, we can access the schoolhouse early. But there is no submarine yet. All right, let's head in. All right, so this is mostly just an educational location. See, people are working on their letters over here. You don't really need to memorize library system, but you get some clues to it if you're curious. Then we have this little game you can play. And this teaches you the basic 1 through 10 number system in dunny numbers. Yeah. So in order to see what happens if you finish a game, yeah. I was gonna say you've got to play the game yourself, but if you're just watching to, see the whole game, here you go. So there you go. So if you're unfamiliar with the dunny number system, it's a base 5 number system. And then if you rotate once, it multiplies by 5. So for instance, this is a 2, but if this marking were on the bottom of the box, that would be a 10. So this is a 5 combined with a 4. So that's a 9. So he's done, and that's how you lose the game. And then we have this. So this is a combination of Riven numbers and these would be like Moiety numbers, I think they're called, as we'll learn more. So I'll explain more of this number system as it becomes relevant, but I just gave you the Rivenese number system basics. This one, I can tell you this is a number 1. If this were on the bottom, it would be a 2, and then as you can see, if it's over here, it's a 3. So it goes 1, 2, 3 around the circle. And then, I believe it starts, if you have 1 here and here, it's a 4, then 5. I think that's right. Yeah, and then on top it's 6. Right. That's about as much as you need to know now, but then it just gives away right here that this 10, this is a 10. Right? Yeah. So if you know what I just explained to you there, you can basically brute force the puzzle it eventually applies to. That's what I ultimately did, but we'll be able to explain a little more as we go. And we can check this out.
Terekoi Danni, Kibayem Revat, Arroyem Betig Tavom, Gabodona Gayem.
Thank you. Raw. Okay. So that's what we have to learn in here, and we will move on. And we're going to basically start heading to the other side. We want to go this way. Bum bum ba bum bum ba bum bum bum. Hey, they're back. How's it going, guys? How we doing? What's up? Okay. And up. So we've done 2 totems. There's a third one coming up right over there. This is something right here. Look at that. That was not there when I first played the game. Or I missed it and saw it in a different form. Very interesting. Yeah, it's weird. I wonder if just the order in which I played everything changed what I experienced there, but I saw like a metal encasing over there. Okay, there's the cart to get us to Gen's Island, but we'll wait on that. I'm gonna get everything done that I can. Okay, so yeah, we need our item here. Alright, so you'll notice, yeah, so there's the next number right there. So we know that that's a 3, right? Okay. But you'll also notice if you look over here, you see another shape. It's the shape. I like to call it a frog, but I think there's another name for it. There you go. Looks like they put something there to attract all of them and make the shape. Okay, so we can go... I think we'll go straight over to... Here. Look, it's a beetle. There he goes. Alright. So we can get a good look at everything. Now, coming up here, we have a path down. Yeah, this is where the original device was able to be found. But now it's a totem, so here we go. This one, you'll see, is missing. And we'll find out what it is in due time. But we can still get the animal associated with it by doing this. There you go. It's one of those sunning creatures. There you go. It glows. All right. Okay. I call this the lower jungle section, and then the one that's way up with all the moths, I call that the upper jungle section, just to keep it straight in my head. Yeah, the lower one has the sun creature. Let me check one thing really quick. I'm sorry. I just want to see if this number is different than when I first played it, and if it randomizes, because I don't want to go off my old numbers. Oh, there was no number. Silly me. Silly me! Can't find out either way. Anyway. Bum 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 bum. Alright. So we can go this way. And there's this thing, which we won't access yet. And we can go up here. Alright, if we go to the left, that will take us back to the upper jungle. Look up here. This guy's gonna sound the alarm. Down we go. Oh, there's a little Easter egg here. Looky, looky. Alright. It's like you don't really see the people running away like you do in the old one. At least I didn't see it. But yes, this place is also blocked off with this bridge. Alright. So, that may be kind of where we're cornered at the moment. Bum, 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 bum. So we'll start working our way back. Whoops. Da, 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 da. That was the way down into the jungle again. Boyos? Bum 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 bum. Over here. Okay. So the tree was... Alright, we already lined it up, right? Let me just confirm. Yes, and that's a 1. So number 1 is the tree. Now, I already know what animal the tree is, but I'll show you how to actually see it later, and I'll tell you what it is. But tree is number 1. So there you go. So moving on, and we'll go back through the frog cave real quick and confirm that one. Yes, because we do have that number system down now. Alright, so this one we lined up, and it is... so it goes 1, 2, 3. I believe, 4, 5, I think that's 6. Let me confirm. Yeah, because the number system is not randomized. Let's go to the notebook. I have a picture of... this one. Yeah, that's a 6. You see? So there's 6. So the Whark in the water cave is number 6. So Whark... Whark... Cave... 6. There we go. Alright. And moving on. Yes, so now I think we have all the information we can glean from this island. And so we have to go... We have to go to... Gen's Island to progress. So here we go. Here we go. Nice. Boom, 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 boom. All right. This will be fun. Okay. Can sort of take a little bit of a look around at things. Got the sawmill here. Very nice. All right. So we can go over here, and we're going to shift some steam power around. Right now it's going towards the office over here. But we want to shift it this way for now. That way powers the sawmill. Might test that out before we leave. I didn't really test it out last time. Alright. This one's got power now, so we can move some stuff around. I believe... What happens when we do this? That stops the boiling. And then we need to... Let's see here. Do this. Ah. That drained the water. And then let's shift it back. Because I think that powers this. Yes. I think that might be all we need to do. Let me just test the door. Yep. Well, we won't go in. I want to go see the, I want to go see what happens when we power the sawmill. And then we got to send the power back there. Let's go this way. So I think something here is going to activate I just got to be careful not to go back on this cart again. Go like this. Is there a button or something? Oh, there we go. Interesting. Alright, well, anyways. I'm not going to mess around with it, because it's just a little bit of a set piece. But, is this... Okay. Will that door still work without the power? That's the question. Or can I just go ahead and send it? Let's see here. I might have to shift the power after I go through here. Let's try it out. Nope. Door lock is in need of power. So there's your answer. So that's where we want it. And we will come back in a moment to switch the power again. Once we use this passageway. Ta-da! Okay. Moving on down. Now, here's something they switched around a bit. Well, this part not as much, but some of the ways of navigating coming up are pretty crazy different. Alright, so goes two ways. This way is a dead end. This way takes us all the way around to the back of the mountain, basically. Very conveniently human-sized, I will say. But here we are. We can work our way up. All right, and there's the dome. Okay, and then we have this. Lovely. And we want to go down here right now, actually, because this is a shortcut where we don't have to take the boiler passage. And we can shift the power and come right back. Okay. Oh, look. There's that. Okay. So we'll take this and go this way. Moving on. Up the ladder. All right, in we go. Okay, so now, yes, this is very different. However, there's something we can do really quick to speed things up later. We can go that way, and we can go this way. So real quick, what I'll do is we're going to go down here and deal with the rotating dome. Hello. And I believe Gen's symbol. Yes, there's a secret passage behind that door, in case you didn't know. His is that one. Nailed it. All right. Okay. So now we can do another one of these activations, and that'll be 2 out of 5. Alrighty. So here we go. We will get it loaded. There we go. And then we can beckon. It's pretty cool watching it move. And then extend the bridge. Alrighty. So now we can easily get back and forth between here and Dome Island without trams. Although there's times when the trams might be faster, but we're good for now. Okie dokie. Activated. Wonderful. And we can go right. Let's see here. We can find out some information over here before we go. Oh, actually, no. So we can't get in there yet. That's right. There's a couple things we can do, but we can't go that way. I just remembered something. I'm just gonna take a look. We collapsed the bridge. And I believe this leads to the bridge. Right? So what if I had come here? Oh, it would have been up. That's right. So we would have... I guess we would have had a chance to cross the bridge once if we hadn't collapsed it first. I'll have to try that next time. But we wouldn't be able to get completely to the other side because the ramp was up. So it would have just been sort of a little peak. But this is locked for now. So we need to go this way. Bum, 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 bum. So here's a real overhaul of something in the game. I believe we got the power routed. But looky here. It's a lovely... This is a fire marble mine, from what I can see. And there goes the water. Okay. Got a new song for this area and everything. Alright, so. This is something I didn't discover till later in my playthrough, but you can come over here, grab this, and get yourself a nice rock. You can bring it with you, plop it right here, and we can go ahead and get rolling on this thing. I believe we need to bring down an elevator. There you have it. That'll slide in there. Okay. In we go. And then you can bring your... Whoops. No, you're going to want to activate this lever and then go up. Yes. Did we make it? There we go. Okay. So here we are. We'll bring this with us. And we have a bunch of tools and whatnot. So let's put this right here. Looky, looky. He's a frog. Hello. There it goes. Bye. Okay. So real quick here, I will page through the journal. And if you want to, you can pause and read. But I'll go away for a moment and go through it. Here we go. Alrighty, so there's that. And hope you found it helpful. Let's take a look around a little more. So yeah, here's his rock system here. We'll take another look at that in a second. Got his garbage can, how nice. Yeah, so here's some information we're going to need. So, this says, I'm gonna take a picture of that because I think this numbering might be a little different. Yes, so here what this is going to give us is, yeah, we have the symbols for each island here, and a negative or positive number associated with each one. But this is strike force compensation, okay? Because, he says over here, the counterintuitive aspect of fire marbles, that a greater strike force does not always yield the maximum energy output, never ceases to amaze me. Optimal strike force, base value, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And so we have to compensate for the different outputs, basically. But it starts at a base value for fire marble. So the different colors, you have to adjust for each color. And so there is a color associated with each island. And we will find that out soon. But there's that. But we need to find out what the base number is for fire marbles, and that's what this is for. Okay? So we'll, okay. So now we have this. We can put it in here. And let's see here. See what happens. Whoa, we came close. Base number is... Okay, so it's touching the green. You want it in the middle of the green, and it glows its brightest. So we'll go to 9. See what happens. There you go. Right in the middle, it's 9. All right. So, I will go ahead and jot this down, and we'll figure out each island's... Where's my pen? If we can find it. I know I had one. I was just writing stuff before, wasn't I? 1 second here. Okay, we have a pen. So, we know that this top symbol is Jungle Island. And as I explained the numbers, you might have to, this might be randomized, so you might need to, if you understand the numbers, you'll have to interpret them. But because we have a 5 combined with a 3, that's going to be -8. So jungle, whatever color is associated with the jungle, is going to be -8. Okay? And the horizontal line I believe, is the Survey Island. So Survey Island, whatever color is associated with that is going to be -5. The single dot is the Dome Island. That's going to be +4. So Dome, whatever color is associated with Dome Island, is going to be +4. And then up next is the Prison Island. And so Prison Island is going to be, let's see here, let's see, that's a 10 and a 1, so that's going to be +11. And then Gen's island symbol there, the one we're on now, that is going to be +14. Okay. Okay. So there we go. Oops, sorry. There we go. All right. So we'll soon find out the color associations, but there you go. Okay. So we have our base numbers and we have the changes we have to make. You just check something. Oh, but remember, we did discover that it was 9, so we can already figure that out. So let me run through this again. So let me explain what I'm talking about here. Yeah, and so the base number is 9, so -8, so it's 1. And then 9 minus 5 is 4. 9 plus 4 is 13. 9 plus 11 is 20. 9 plus 14 is 23. Right? So yeah, those are the actual numbers. All right. So I hope that made sense. Ask in the comments if anything doesn't make sense. I can probably explain better. And this is just an example of polishing. We can mess with this here. So pretty. All right. There's some other stuff in his office here you can check out. It's got the water movement experiment here, where it moves away from heat. Got some cool stuff in here. Oh, we know these butterflies. What the? Yeah, I wanted this. Oh, it's not working? Maybe that means they're dead. Never looked through these drawers this time. Cool. Very nice. We then have a note where he talks about, let's see here. I'm trying to remember what this one communicates. Oh, he talks about this eyepiece. So you can read that, and pause and read it if you want, but we'll leave that there, and we can see here. Well, we got to take out our thing here. Oops. Take it out. There we go. All right, so now we can look at it. And so this is upwards because we know it lines up with the top. And so we know that this was in the lower jungle, right? Because it was missing. Lower jungle. Let's see here. Goes 1. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5. I believe this is 5. So lower jungle, sunny, is, I believe, 5. Yes, that would make sense. Okay. This 4 would be rotated up a bit more. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Got it. Okay. So we're only missing... Well, we're missing 2. I believe he says... let's see here. I believe in here he says Something about 5 and 6, but you can read it. But I just spoiled it, I suppose, but there are 6 altogether. I thought there were 5, so that delayed me getting past that part of the game a little bit yesterday, but there you go. We can now unlock this, as well as this. This one will take us, out to the broken bridge, but we want to go this way. So yeah, it looks like the fire marble puzzle does not vary. I think that's the same set of numbers and the base number and all that that I had last playthrough. So we can beckon the tram. We are making excellent progress. Bo, 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 bo. Okay. Flip it around. All right, this one, again, you can get out and look around out there, but there's nothing interesting. So let's move to Survey Island. Okay. Now this here, I will tell you, this threw me off. Because... let's see. Well, no, it didn't. This didn't throw me off. Something coming up threw me off that's very similar to this. But there's a door over there, you can see it. But to start, you can go up here. And see a few things. Boom, 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 boom. Very pretty, indeed. Yeah, they nailed, like, when the environments are exactly the same, they really nailed the atmosphere and everything. And then the new stuff is beautiful, too. Now, they changed up this puzzle a bit, if you're familiar with the original. So here we go. Yeah, so we gotta go up. You'll notice there's a keypad here. We don't have a solution to yet. But we will. Okay. So let's go this way first. And we have a little slidey puzzle, if I recall. So let's see. So you get the pieces right here. We got to do a little work to move them around. This one goes here. This one... let's see here. How we want to manage this. Alright, we can get this all the way up. Can we get this over enough? Gonna make things complicated, eh? Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Basically, we gotta get this L shape down. Here we go. We can do this. Alright, and once it's all the way over, we can move it back, I think. Yes. It's probably going to be different for you. I feel like this is a little bit randomized. But we basically got it. There's that. There's the square. Which one is this? That one's got to go back to the top. Let me see. Uh-huh. Whoops. You. Then this can come back down. That goes there. 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 And there. And there. And there. Good. So that gives us a little combo. And so here's the clue, all right? These dots here represent which section of the island that the spinning dome is on, right? So if we hit this, it activates the prison island, and hers is obviously only one square. And this was much more complicated in the original, if you remember, because each of these squares was broken down into smaller squares, and one of those smaller squares has the dome. And so you got to be that precise. But this one, you don't have to be that precise, but they've added a few elements to... So they simplified it, but then added other things to recomplicate it. But it's a little more balanced this time, I think. But yeah, there's the prison island one, and it's going to be right there. And basically, if you have the associated color with each island, you know which color these shapes are supposed to be. But there's the layout, basically. All right? But yeah, you can see with each one. Some of them you can kind of see the dome. But there you go. There's that, but that also gives away what buttons to push here. But we're gonna wait to hit that, and we're gonna hit this over here. Because that way is blocked, but we can go over here. And we already know... Okay, the symbol here was, I believe, a horizontal line in the circle. And so this one's broken, so you can't really see it, but you can watch kind of from afar and see when the line is coming. Oopsies. Oh, now we can see better. So it's like right there-ish. There we go. Yeah, you can line it up pretty well. It's not too hard. It's, you know, it's not hyper precise. Ooh, we can hear the Whark moving. There it goes! I just saw it. Hey, you can see the Whark coming towards the noise. This is where he keeps his Whark. Alright, so we'll go in here, we'll activate this one. And this will be number 3. Yes. When we go back to Jungle Island, we'll be able to do that one because of the way we go back. Okay. Right. Up we go. Alright, so let's beckon it and extend the bridge, and then we can shoot the laser beam thingamabob. Beautiful. Okay. We haven't even had to really use the navigation system yet, but we will get to that. Alright. Good. Okay. So I believe that's 3? Or is it 2? No, I think that's 2 because... Yeah, we got... let's see. Dome. Jungle Island we had to skip. Wait, we did Gen, so that was 2. This was 3. Right? Well, we'll know shortly. Okay. Back we go! And now we can go in the lower section of the elevator. Look at that big old knife blade thing. It's cool beans. Alright, so it was, if you recall, 1, 2 here, 2 here. Alright? we go. Right through the floor. That's cool. Nice. Okay. And this is where we find out the color system. This one here, you can look in it, but it's mostly just to get an idea of Gen's creepy stalking. There we go. Alright, so there you go. That's the one. No, close it up. Okay. Oh my gosh! I just saw a guy walking around there. Oh, I never saw that last time. Let me just take one more look. There was a dude walking here. Is he gonna come back? There he look. So he just sort of hangs around here, huh? It's just what he does. Oh, that's a funny little joke right there. That's great. That is funny. He's like reliving the situation and like pretending to fight back. Oh, that's funny. That's a funny little Easter egg. Y'all saw that for the first time with me. Okay. Okay, so now here's Prison Island color. Blue. And then here's Gen's Island. That's broken. Here's the Whark. That's the Jungle Island symbol. That's red. Sup, Whark? Hey, you. Cool. I think he has multiple animations each time you do it. Okay, so that was the Jungle Island symbol. Up next... that's orange. Yellowish orange, I guess. But that is, horizontal, so that's, Survey Island. That's where we are. And then we have, yellow. But we don't have one associated with yellow. Dot is the Dome Island, that's green. Back to blue. Okay. That's all the information we really need. There you go. We can move along. Alright, here we go. Now we can go flip the tram around. Do-do-do-do. Down we go. Alright. But we won't use it. We gotta get out the other side. Go. Okay. This part's pretty cool. Leva? You can watch the chains start moving. Here we go. Oh yeah. So cool. Here we go. Let's go for a little ride. Here we go. Oh look, it's a person. Boo! Alright, so we can book it over here. Bye, scaredy cat. Look at that. Off he goes. Going to Jungle Island, are we? Yeah, yeah. When can I push the button? Gotta wait for it to stop moving. Come back, tram. Okay. So now, here we go. Here it comes. All right. Let's go for another little ride here. Mm-hmm. Forward. Alright, so you'll notice a hallway over here that I missed last time, actually. Okay, so let me... Alrighty, so here we go. We will come back to check out the other way, but there's a few things we got to take care of first. So let's hit the button. Alrighty. So we'll go to the middle. And this will take us inside of the monster we saw in the jungle earlier, the sort of wooden idol looking thing. Right, so we can hit this. Down it goes. But we're not going to go out just yet, because we're going to go up and take care of some business. Okay. Dum 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 dum. Alrighty. So we know that this one is like the line inside. Oh, come on, that was it. There it is. Okay. Okay, so let's go in here and activate this dome. Okay. So this will be number 4. And I'll tell you what. Something I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go get some information from Prison Island now, actually. Alright, so that's set, but we gotta beckon it. There it goes. So now you'll get a little bit of an idea of how this navigation works. So, you can rotate it along these lines here. So you can rotate sideways like this, or if you pop this out, you can rotate this way. So we need to find Catherine's, which is actually right there. Lucky us. See that? So pop it, rotate it this way, and then there you go. And it is that simple. And her bridge is already extended, actually. But we'll go up here and we'll activate it. And if the music plays after we activate this one, we'll know I didn't skip one, but I may have skipped a laser. Let's just find out for sure. If I did, it would probably be... Well, actually, I think... I think I skipped, There we go. I think I did skip the Jungle Island side, so I just gotta navigate back there really quick. That's funny. It's funny I forgot that. So now you get to see how the navigation... I suppose it's good I forgot, because you need to see... Probably need to see me navigate this thing a little bit before you... Oop, was that it right there? Probably want to see me use it a little bit before you know how it works fully. I think we want to go like this. Yeah. There's Jungle Island. So now we'll know if I skipped one. Boom, 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 boom. Because we'll see if the music plays. Okay. There we go. All right, I do think I skipped one. So that gives us more reason to go back somewhere. I think the one I missed was... what's the second island that we went to? Jungle Island? Well, that was Jungle Island. So I think we forgot to activate Gens when we opened it up. We got it connected, but we didn't hit the laser. So let's do that. His is right here, I believe. Yep. All right, so this should finish things off. Here we go. It's already ready. And that's the last one. And there's the music. So yes, that's all done. So now we're going to go back to Prison Island. Got a little info to get. And Prison Island was... Let's see here. It's not that one. Well, let's go past it and see what we see. Is that it? Or is that the line? That's Jungle Island. What's this one we're right near? That's not it. Let's go this way. What do we got? I think that's up there. There she blows. Okay. Alrighty. Now we're back, and we can go and see the Prison Island. And this will be the second to last. We're going to find out another animal here. Another animal number. And this will be the second to last one we get. Oh wait, we didn't need to come up here. We're going down. Okay. 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 So, up there's the button for that thing, and here we have the locked prison door with the combo. But we don't know. Button. Doesn't do nothing. Alright, so there you go. But you can go through this gate. Alright. Big old tree. It's pretty cool. See the busted tram over there. On the other end. Okay. Here we have the next totem. Alright. Okay. So, well, let's see. So that is, let's see if we can remember. I already know the animal, but prison, and it's that is a 1. I think that's 4. Yeah. To find out the animal. Now this is something I missed the first time. I still managed to brute force it because of my knowledge of the game. But if you look here, yeah, I just found out about this. You're seeing this the first time. You're seeing me see this for the first time. I don't know if you've seen it, but Wait. Come back down. I think... Can I go around the outside? Let's see. Here we are. Right. So what we need is... this? No. Come back here. We need this. And then we look that way. And you see a fish. So the animal is the fish. And it's the number 4. So we're only missing number 2. So we'll get to that, but let's head on up. Okay. Cool. Little sneaky way up. Up we go. All right. Hello?
Yafeadik.
Hello.
You made it.
Yeah, I did.
But how did you get past Gen? I know what he's doing. He's watching you. He's waiting for you to make a mistake. You can't let Gen get back to Dunny. Find the Moiety. They have the book. Be careful.
Okay. Thank you very much. So there's how you can give her a little visit before you free her. I think she says some different things depending on like what you've accomplished each time you visit, so feel free to explore that, I guess. Like I said, I'm not going to do like every detail, but I'm going to show you all the puzzles. Hello. Yeah. Like I said, generally, like if there's longer dialogue, which is coming up, I'll probably put myself out of frame temporarily so you can hear all of it. But, okay, there's that. Okay, we gotta go this way first. I always forget. Gotta hit the button. Okay. There we go. Brr, 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 brr. Up we go! All right. Okay. So now, next thing to do is gonna go back to the jungle age and do a few things before we power everything up. That music stopped abruptly. I thought I lost my sound for a second there. Okay. Let me think. We want to go, yes, this way. Okay. We're ready. Sorry. It's getting out of some background stuff on my phone there so we can focus. All right. So up we go. Back to the dome. Alrighty. Okay. So now we can go up here. Bada bing. This gives us an overlook of this pond area again. And we see this, what are called the Whark gallows, I guess. Close it up. There you go. That'll give us a little bit of options later. Oh, just gotta use lever again. All right. Okay, now we want to head back to the elevator. We're going to go all the way down this time, and we'll turn the tram around. All right. Here we go. Yes, this I missed my first time around for a little too long. Somebody had to tip me off to it. Here we go. All right. And here we will find the good old submarine. And to get inside, we got to take this staircase here. Right. All right, let's go. All right, so the first place we want to go with this thing is, let's see. We want to take this thing and go to, I believe this will be the position we want to go to. Right, because I think this is the Whark gallows. This is the school. This is the center of the pond. And this is the edge with the bridge still up. So here we go. So this ought to go well. Oh. Where are we at? All right, we made it. Okay. Up we go. All right, so from here, take a look at this. There we go. Okay, so now we can do a few new things. First thing we'll do is... Let's see. Let's put this bridge down. Good. There's that. All right. And then... Gotta start wandering around a little bit here. Let's go up here. Okay. Lovely. Yeah, we can go down, take a look around. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is the steam puzzle thing here, because we need to get one final totem, and it's well hidden. So here we go. And we'll see it burst out down there, making a hole. So here we go. Hurry on down. All right. Bo, 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 bo. Okay. Here we go. All right. Down we go. Wait a minute. Guess I was wrong. That's not the first thing to be done. So I might cut that part out. Because I was wrong about it. What we want to do is... let's see. Oh, I think I know. Yeah. So we got that activated. So you're going to want to come down here. And we're going to go to that section with this thing. All right. Let's go. Basically, this is going to get the heat activated. Okay. Is this thing taking the long way? No, we're there. Okay. There we go. So we can check it out real quick, see what we got. All right. So now it's wide open. You can see there you go. Door's open, this thing's in the way. So now that that's activated, I guess I won't cut that out because we do have to do both steps. But now the steam's activated, the door's open, but this thing's just in the way. So I guess we just move this out of the way. We'll put it right back to here. Oh, so I think the deal is, I'm just figuring this out now. Fortunately, it's in real time. I think sort of the last two you've been at remain active. So if we go right back, these two should be active. So there we go. So now we can get out of the way. Head right back. And now that whole section is going to be opened up now. Alright. So yeah, you have to have put the tram into it. Or the submarine. You have to have put it in that spot and activated the steam with the mouth. And now the whole section is opened up for you. That's the trick. So I guess it's good I made that. I mean, it was a mistake in my mind, but it's ultimately what I had to do. So here we go. We can go in. And we're going to see the final thing here. Woo! Alright. Alright, so let's get our eyepiece out. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be number 2. So this is 1, 2, 3, remember? So there's, yeah. So number 2, and the creature we want to find, you have to look up through the hole, and there you have it. There you go. So number 2 is, let me just jot it down. 2 is, it's like a, I don't even know what that is. It's like a moth, I guess. I think that's what it is. So yeah, we have 1 through 6 now. Ready. And so, actually, no, we don't. We have a location. I have to show you how to find the final symbol, and that's in the village. So we'll go to that. Here we go. Alright. I think there's a lever here, and I don't even know what it does. I think it locks things or something. Alright. So here we go. Alright. So now, we're going to go across the village. Because, yeah, there's a couple things we got to do over here. So do I have to go up that way? I don't think I do. Alright. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Look at all the fish. Okay. Go that way. Oh, looky here. Little Easter egg. Knock 5 times. See what happens. This was in the original. Hola. Okay. Just below us. I think I missed something. Yeah, I think right over here is the bridge, yes. So, here's this. And that will ultimately lead us back to the tree. So, something we got to do higher up first. Here we go. Yes. Bit of a maze up here, I will say. Alright. So yes, up this way. We do finally come to this structure here. And, alright, so you see the tree from here. And you'll notice, let's see. No, that's not what you're supposed to do. Here we go. You can see the glow of the tree from here. So we're going to want to move this thing over. Pull the water. That's going to send some water down to the tree. If only nature did work this quickly. But once you've watered it, I don't know if there's like a minimum amount you got to do or whatever. But once you've watered it, you're going to notice the tree is more lit up by quite a bit, but you still can't quite see what's been done. So we go back down. Here we go. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum. Nope, gotta use the ladder over here. Okay. And so if we head on back through the tunnel here, we can see, so we already have the number and the location here. We just need the animal. And so, there you have shape of a beetle. And there's your answer. So I guess that's the prime spot. So there you go. So we now have all of the numbers associated with all the animals. So off we go. So we want to go back to the submarine. Because we're going to go over to the Whark gallows now. Boop-doop-boop-boop-doo. This way. I will say, point and click in the original is a bit faster in these sections. Which way did we come? Yeah, sub's over here. Okay. Okay. And so we're going to want to go to the gallows. Here. Fish. Good. We are ready. All right. Here we go. So we want to push bottom button to bring it all the way lift all the way to the bottom. It's not exactly a lift, it's sort of an execution platform, if you know the context here. Okay. And so we want to hit the middle one and then hop on. Off we go. Okay. Here we be at the prison. There's a person in there. All right. Let's free him. Okay. Here we are. Where'd he go? Now in the original there was a drain in the floor. There's a drain in the floor still. But you don't do anything with it. So with this one you gotta take this bad boy. And there you have that, which points to that. Love it! Cool. Then you just give this a couple turns, you can close the door behind you. Cool. All right. So now we do this again to find our way. Wicked cool. This music is so classic. All right. So now we can start turning on some lights. All right. Cool. All right. Snap. All right. Mm-hmm. Good. And there you have it. We have lit the way, and right over here is our passage. Now, you can close this behind you, which opens this, but this is just a shortcut to go back out into the cave with the blue lights in it. But if you go out there, like I did, it closes behind you, and you don't have the combo for the lights to get back in. Although I think the right ones are glowing, if you observe. But, yeah. Just a shortcut. Don't take it. You want to go this way. And we should have all of our animals and numbers ready for this puzzle. Okay. So it's going to be... What was it again? Number 1 is the beetle. Yeah, I think, from what I can tell, all the animals are going to be the same, because the environments are sort of designed to show those animals, but the order changes. So I think, yeah, I don't think this was the order I had, but number 1 is Beetle. 2 is Moth, which is... Oh, wait a minute. 2 is Moth. I'll make sure here. 2? 3 is Frog, which is... Where? Here. 4 is Fish. That one. 5 is the Sunny, as I call it. And the 6th is... I think the 6th is always the Whark. There you go. We have done it. All right. Here we go. This is kind of cool because you got the book, and like the old one, it's got this eyepiece thing, but you got to line it up. Like so. And then off we go. All right. And here we are. Get a little look at this. Oh no! Well, there you go. I've been shot by a dart. We sailing. Mm-hmm. Oh, there he is. How's it going? All right, so we are making excellent progress. Might finish this in under 3 hours. We shall see. Oh, look. Cutscene. Hola.
Katarina e now da saya yapalo. Yapa ay manay yalepo. Milti sai. Bekaretere wirape yelo kene falapo. Tisai. Why te fulupe?
Mm-hmm.
Now Katarina ne. Wisi fapolo ya sepe yai.
Okay. See, I think they like combined. There were like 2 cutscenes in this room in the original, but because they rearranged some things, I think they put both sets of dialogue together there. Okay. So now we can take a look. So I will again go away for a moment and page through the journal for you if you care to read it. I will come back, I think, when there's a some relevant section or two in terms of codes, but here we go. Alrighty, so here we have our combination. So I'm going to grab a shot of that. Do it on my phone as well, but let's see if we can discern the numbers really quick as I understand how this works. I think I already know some of these, but okay, so this one we know is 4, right? So 4, and then 10, because that's literally written in the one spot. So, so 4, 10, 2, 10, 10, 10. Let's see here. I think this one would be 6, perhaps. I'm not positive, but that's 2. So there's a 2 here, a 1 here. Yeah. So we basically have the combo down. This one is, I believe, 5. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or it might be 6. I think that's 6, and that's 7 maybe, or something like that. Let's take a look really quick at our notebook. We can confirm this because we have that one page. This one. Yeah, it goes like out. So this one is 8. So up here would have been 7. So it's 7. Yeah, because it rotates and progresses is the idea. It goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, but adding as it goes. And so this is 8 for sure. So backed up would be 7. So that one is, when it's up here, it's 7. So I think that's it. We have the whole combo then. Let me see here. Yeah. Okay. So that would be 7. So it's 4, 10, 2, 10, 10, 10, 6, 7, 2, 1. That's it. We got it. All right. So again, you kind of got to learn the number system a little bit. It's kind of hard to explain, but all right, they let us out. I think I've been up. Okay. So it does kind of force you along one path, which is kind of cool. This is awesome. They built out this whole tree, like beehive kind of thing for this version. It's really awesome. It's really just a little bit of a bonus area to give you, to fill out the world a little bit. It's cool. Oop, okay. Nice. Hello, sir. All right. Okay. Back we go. So we have finished the Moiety Age, and we're heading straight to Siegen now. That's cool. This time we can take the shortcut. And by the way, did I finish her journal? Let me just check. I didn't, so I'll page through the rest of this real quick, sorry. And there is, well, I'll stay here because I believe there's another combo here. I gotta point it out. We might have passed it already. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we did pass it, but there's the rest of the journal if you wanted to read it. But if you flip back here, let's see. Here. Yeah, so this shows you which things you got to light up. So it closed behind us, so I guess if we go this one, what was it again? Boom, boom. And then the far one over here. Did that not work? Interesting. Oh, no, it's like the second one. It's, this one. There it is. Ooh, that's an achievement. Cool. So that's how you do that. Good to know for sure. But now, yes, we are heading back to see... which way do we want to go? Do we want to take the dome? I think we probably do. So let's stay... Well, no. We do have to go this way, I think. Yeah. Go this way. And we will go back to the large dome island. I'm not going the right way, am I? Yeah, no, this way. Right. And down we go. All right. Gotta hit the button. Coming up, or which way was I last? I don't even remember. Okay. So yes, we shall go downward. Okay. This way. Button. Flip on around for me. Actually, I don't need to go in there. What am I doing? We want to go up. Haha. Silly me. We're taking the dome. You know, it probably would have been faster to take the tram, but whatever. The domes are just cooler, you know? Yeah, like I said, sometimes it's faster just to take the tram. I think this would have been one of those cases. But we're already here, so. All right. Okay. Nope, just down the ladder again. These are all laid out a little differently, these scaffoldings, or whatever you call them. Okay, so we want to head to the dot, basically. It's right there. Nice. Good. Here we go. We're back, baby. And this should put us right by... Well, no, I think I'll have to do some rotation. Yet another reason why we should have taken the tram. Alright. Yeah, we gotta rotate it. Shucks. And again. Okay, I think what we want is to rotate it until we get to the front door over there, and then we can rotate it to the dome. Okay. Yeah, so now we're here, and we just want to rotate it to get over there. Right? Yes. Again? All right. Here we be. So we now have all the information we need, I believe, to solve this puzzle. All of these should be lit up, right? And so what I missed first was this little button here. Pop, 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 pop. Here they come. Pretty sure that's legit ray tracing going on. Oh yeah. Fire marbles, they're so pretty. Okay. So, then you pull this lever up. So let's see our layout. So you should have that little grid. You should be able to remember that little grid layout we had before. But basically, jungle is red. Jungle Island is this big one here. And that one goes, let's see. Yeah, right there is the red one. Because remember, that takes up this amount of space right here. And it goes there. And then underneath it is observation, which was orange. Right there. So those are the two. You'll notice this is the same layout as that combo in the door back at Survey Island. Gen is the square, and his goes there. And then Prison Island is the one, and then Jungle. And that should be it. But then you gotta get the, then you've gotta get this combo here. So Jungle is one, we gotta spread them. Gen's is 14. Or no, 23, sorry. Which should be there. So it's 5, 10, 15, 23. 20 for the prison. Green is the dome, which is 13. Right there, because it's 5, 10, 13. Orange is going to be 4. Right there. Now, what screwed me up was, the first time I did this, was that I counted the first one as 1. The first one is 0, 1, because you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there you go. That's it. Alrighty. Now, I had a little glitch in the system where my game paused, but basically, once you finish up putting in those combinations and pull the lever back down, the white light button should pop out. You push it, and it will activate... it will activate the power up, and the book will be powered, which it now is. We are here. All we missed was an animation, so don't worry about it. So here we go. We now have the book activated. Let's go. And there he be. So we're about to have some extended dialogue here, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of the way.
I apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen. I am Gen. I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atris. It's just that Well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once. God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. Great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed. Be sure the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one. I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer. Atris's choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven, and many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the 5th age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... Well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the Moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the Moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. As far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. The actions of Catherine and the Moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her. Although I'm sure Atris desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state. Which brings me to the point of all of this. The linking book you brought with you. You're very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may.
Right, so you can come here before getting it back, which is what I did last time I played, and it has a bit of a different cutscene where he sends you off to find it. But we got it, so here we be. Think it through, buddy boy.
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
Yep. So, you can refuse and come and go after you've thought about it or whatever, but eventually he kills you if you take too long. Spoiler. What's up, dude? Yeah. Here we be. We made it. And we have trapped the man. All right. So, a few things we can do here. I think this will open the cage up. This over here will power the book. Very nice, very nice. That one doesn't work. One great thing here is that they've added a section in this new one where you can actually check out his new age a little bit. It's pretty crazy. You can see these creatures flying around. Yes. That scenery is really something. You can see he's using sunlight to cook these guys. We can rotate them. Nice. Here we are. Burning books already. Ooh, I never took this one out last time. Oh, snap. Defective. I didn't look at that last time. That's cool. That's locked. Alright. Get to see the water, get to see everything. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright. Can now move on. Back inside. All right. Okay. All right. He has a little radio thing here, which is kind of cool. I think you gotta wind it, basically. You gotta do it right. I'm a little confused about it. I can't twist the thing. I don't know why. Oh. So I think you pump it? Or something? Quite confusing, honestly. Yeah, plays music. Let me know if you figure it out. I think you got to get a grip on it enough to rotate it multiple times and wind it, but I think it's something they got to patch because my mouse won't turn it more than a few inches. In any case, we can now come down here and see some stuff. All right. So here's another journal. I will go away and flip the pages if you care to read it. Alrighty, now you can see at the end here, we have numbers for his projector. So we have 5, then 2, 3, then 2, 3, 5. So we can check those out. So I'll go away as you watch the dialogue. Ready?
¿Quiere Natsu? ¿Shima? Shorate. Mata neta. Tagamem. San potegan shem. Fasi.
Now, my turn. You want to record something so always you will remember. What is English for scramape? Scum from above. Your appearance should have inspired us to a better future. What does it mean for us as a people if we cannot embrace worlds outside our own? You were an angel from above. Always you will be my angel from above.
An angel. Your angel. An angel of death. The Denis Council knew it. They knew. If I hadn't tried to force my own ideals on your world, you would still be alive. You would still be alive. I wanted a life full of magic, full of books that bridged worlds, that lit up the darkness like stars. The possibilities were endless. It's just us now. You'll never have the life you should have had. Somehow my love and compassion, like that. I don't know how. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Again.
Okay, there you go. There's all of the projector scenes. All right. So now we can open up. Gotta remember that. Yep. All right, we got it. We got it. So now we're ready to head towards the grand finale here. All right. Let's move. Okay. Where does this take us? Interesting. Why here? Okay. So we want to go to Prison Island. So we need to use a dome, I believe. Yes, not this. Prison Island. So it's going to be over... Yeah, dome's underground here. That's right. Bum 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 bum. Hello. Yes. Nailed it. Beautiful. In we go. I feel like I'll be trimming out these transition sequences later, but here we are. Okay. Gotta beckon it. Sure would be cool if we could look in here and see him somewhere. All right. Here it is. So we want to go back to Prison Island, which, let's see. Here we go. Alright. Alright. We made it. Here we go. Okay. We have made it. And here it is. Let's get these sounds right. That's the ping. All right. So it's going to be like... There we go. Success. Up we go.
We have to move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the Moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book?
Mm-hmm.
You did it. You captured Gen. We're all free. But there's still his followers. I'm not sure what they'll do once they realize he's gone. I have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. And you go back to where you first arrived and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky, but it's the only way to signal Atris. I'll try to make it back there as soon as possible, but don't wait for me. Oh, and don't forget the combination in my journal. You'll need it.
I do have that, don't I? All right. Okay, there she goes. Let me get my pictures out. Okay, so we have the combo right there. Get to take a look around this prison. Unlike in the original. Creepy cam. Alright. Cool. Alright. Come on back here. Busted. Come on, elevator. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so now it's time to head up. Don't forget, gotta hit the button from over here. Okay. Thought I got it. There we go. Okay. Onward and upward. Okay. So we want to go back to the dot. Which way? No, stay this way. Where? There, oh, there it is. Just like that. All right. Here we go. Gotta go reopen the fissure. Let's go. Open. Alrighty. Gotta do a little rotation. Okay. So I think we want to stay right here, actually. And rotate right to the front door. All right. Here we go. Okay, so we're at the combo right here. So here we go. I'll show you the combo again. I'll try my best to explain the number system again. I haven't explained it great. Most of these numbers, like I said, you can just match them to the numbers you see on the page from the school. So like the 10, for instance. But some of the others, you need to have a little understanding. And, you know, this is one that randomizes and is different every time. So you might get a tougher one where you need to sort out a couple of the other numbers. But ultimately what we have here, all these big ones here that repeat, those are 10s. There's a 10, a 10, 10, 10. We know that from matching. This one here, now remember, if there was only one marking around the circle, like one of these, like this one right here is a 1. It starts up here. If it's on the bottom, it's a 2. So it's 2, 1 to end it. And if it was up here, it would be a 3. And there's another 2 right there. Once you hit 4, you add 1, and that starts rotating. So here's 1, but because there's 2, it's 4. So if it rotates so that there's 2 on the bottom, then that would be 5. And then if it's up, they're both up here, then it's a 6, which I believe is this one right here. So let's try it out. I think I've got it down. I've got it on my phone here as well. So let's see here. Done. Resume. Okay, so I believe that this would be, if you're holding it up next to you, which I am, this would be a 4, I believe. 2, 3, 4. And then we have a 10 right there. And then we have a 2. And then we have 10, 10, 10. And then we have, I believe, a 6. 7, 6. And then we have it's not a 10, it's a 6, 2, 3. So I believe it's a 7. 8, 7. And we have a 2 and a 1. Oh no! Wait. 7, 6. There it is. There we go. So yeah, you don't even have to hit it. Okay. Yep, so this one we can switch what we're moving, I think. Here we go. Then you can lower it. You pull this over, and then you can go down. Too far. I think we gotta go up a little bit. Interesting. Oh, no, get back in there. Then we're gonna switch it and pull. Good. Now let's switch it. Can we push down? Nope. You're gonna pull it up. And that is our last action. Oh dear. Whoa! Of course, we're able to resist the pull. Hey-oh.
There isn't much time. Where's Catherine? Where's the book? I don't understand.
Atris! The villagers are safely in the Rebel Age. I thank you.
As do I. You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life. The path home is now clear for all of us. This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me. Goodbye, my friend.
All right.
Now I understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I'm unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my mist book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend. The age of Riven has come to a close, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
Alrighty. So there you have it. There is Riven. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. So make sure that you like and subscribe and all that stuff if you enjoy things like this. I also have the walkthrough of the first remake. I actually did a multi-part walkthrough of the remake of the first game of Myst. I have some old archived walkthroughs of some of the other ones. Trying to remember which ones I finished. I think I have Myst 3 in there. Myst 4 I think I stopped part of the way through, but may get back to at some point. But yeah, so again, I hope you enjoyed it. I will try to trim out some of the boring parts or some of the slow transitions or whatever that are unnecessary. At least like as far as loading screens go and things like that. And that should be good. But again, outside of that, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you all around in the next video. Talk to you later.